Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hey Mo. Hey Cricket. Oh Cricket, this is a pretty good case. It's a sad case, but this is a pretty good case. Um yeah, this is a pretty good case to learn about. It did not have a happy ending. Oh Mo, you're just fine, girl. Anytime that you text me anytime like that because I may lose track of time. Hey Rubicon, I was having trouble getting one of the videos. I've got some websites pulled up I'm gonna look at, and one of them has a video attached to it, and I was having trouble getting the video to stop. Cause I kept thinking, where's that noise coming from? And it was a video playing from one of the websites I've got pulled up. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, Capri. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rubicon, I just got your message that you typed out, and I appreciate that so much. Good morning again, the cat. All right, guys, y'all ready? Hey, Witch Doc. Oh, thank you, Witch Doc. I appreciate that. Y'all ready to talk about Miss Mia? All right, guys. Miss Mia went missing. Okay, let me find the right page. Okay. Now, when I'm looking at these websites I've got pulled up, guys, I won't necessarily be able to see chat, but well, let me pull chat up on my phone, and I can kind of keep an eye on it from there. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. Miss Mia went missing from Miss Mia. It was a 19-year-old young lady. She lived and worked at Arden Villas Apartments. She was 19 years old. She worked for the apartment complex. She lived at the apartment complex. There was a 27-year-old maintenance man who worked there named Armando Caballero. Okay. He had made numerous he had made numerous sexual advances toward Mia. Numerous sexual advances toward Mia. Let's see. I want to make sure that I'm telling you the right date on this, on when she went missing. Okay. Mia went missing on September the 24th. She had entered her apartment to literally what would be the person who would cause her death. The 27-year-old maintenance man that had been making numerous sexual advances toward Mia was waiting on the other side of her door. He had used the master key that he had access to because he was the maintenance man to all of the apartment complexes. He was waiting inside for Mia. That was on a Friday afternoon around 5 o'clock. Mia was never saw alive since then. This scumbag showed up, guys, to help her family search for her. Yes, you heard me right. This scumbag showed up to help her family search for her. Okay? He was found September the 27th, murdered. I just need to check one date. They continue to search for Mia. Continue to search, continue to search, continue to search. And on around October the 2nd, they found Mia in a wooded area. Think about this, guys. That creep used the master key to her apartment to get inside to her, where she would be, waited on her to come home from work, and then either killed her there or kidnapped her and then murdered her. And then the coward, well, first of all, he helped her family search for her, went out and helped search for her like he was concerned about her. And then that was she went missing on Friday. Monday morning, sometime Monday, the coward killed himself without telling anyone where Mia was. They suspected him because they realized that the master key had been used to access her apartment. Cricket, I remember a little bit about that. I remember a little bit about that. But guys, this case is just getting started, okay? I'm going to show y'all a couple of things, okay? Armando. Okay. This guy had a history, okay? This guy had a history of doing this to women. Look, it says man linked to Marcano's death was once accused of throwing a weight through a woman's bedroom window. Guys, he had tried to hurt another woman. He threw a weight through a woman's window. They didn't do a thorough enough background check. This man should have never been hired for the position he was hired for. He should have never been given the master key to all of the apartments. When he made those sexual advances toward Mia, he should have been fired immediately. If not, if even if he had have been hired, he should have been fired immediately. Immediately. But no, we're going to keep him on the job and just see if he can change his life. We're going to give him access to every key to everyone's apartment and just wish for the best. Look at Mia's face right there, guys. This young woman was living the American dream. She had a job. She had her own apartment. Beautiful young woman. She had life in the palm of her hands, everybody. And look, that creep took her, took her from her family and friends. And it says in this article, we want to stress that we believe that this disappearance and consequential death was 100% preventable, and we intend to hold those responsible to the fullest extent of the law. Policies must be put in place to always protect women. And that leads me to my next point. page that I want to show you. Because Mia's family, they're not taking this sitting down, guys. Mia's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the apartment complex. They're suing Arden Villas Apartment, which is the parent company, and they're also suing, I guess, the family of Armando Caballero for negligence. A summons was filed in Orange County courts and lists the apartment complex, its parent company, and the estate of the deceased maintenance worker and suspect. Investigators believe Miya was kidnapped and killed by Caballero, who used the master key fob to gain access to her apartment. The family says Arden Villas did not do enough to protect Miya, and they are suing for negligence. The only way that Armando was able to get into Mia's apartment was through the unvetted access that he had that was given to him by Arden Villas. Whoops, sorry guys, let me get back up there. It says the lawsuit says that Arden Villas did not take Miya Marcano's fears seriously and did not do a deep enough background check on Caballero. The lawsuit claims that a more thorough background check would have uncovered an arrest from years ago. Plus, the lawsuit states that Arden Villas talked with the previous employers. They would, if they had talked to previous employers, they would have found out that the Seminole County complex, where a female resident had also raised concerns about him. As for the universal key fobs, the family attorney says the apartments need to have a much tighter control over those keys. It has to be different. You have to have stricter policies and procedures in place, especially when somebody's going to be able to get into somebody's apartment without their permission. Let's click on this video, guys. This is the family attorney that's helped file the lawsuit. Let's see what he says. It's about 2 minutes long, guys. Oops, let me get over here and mute myself.
Ashley Home Store's lowest prices of the season are here. Right now, shop beds up to 40% off and sofas starting as low as $299. Or buy today and pay 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
First at 4, the family of a murdered woman says a local complex should have known their employee posed a danger to their daughter. That is why the Marcano family is officially now suing the Arden Villas apartment complex for the death of 19-year-old Miya Marcano.
Investigators believe that Miya was killed by a maintenance worker who used a master key fob to get inside of her apartment. West News' Bob Hazen got a hold of the court documents. Bob, Arden Villas is not the only entity the family wants held responsible.
Yeah, that's right. They're going after the apartment complex and its parent company, along with the estate of the maintenance man accused in this case. But they also hope that this lawsuit forces all apartment complexes to make changes to keep people safer. Less than a week after Miya Marcano's family laid her to rest, they're now taking on the apartment complex, Arden Villas, where she lived and worked.
The Arden Villas has responsibility in the death of Miya.
The family's attorney filed this lawsuit in Orange County, accusing Arden Villas and its parent, the Price Company, of negligence. Investigators say Marcano's accused killer, Armando Caballero, a maintenance man at the complex, got into her apartment using a master key fob.
The only way that Armando was able to get into Miya's apartment was through the unfettered access that he had that was given to him by the Arden Villas.
The lawsuit says Arden Villas did not take Miya's concerns about Caballero seriously. It says, quote, Caballero, who was much older than Marcano, appeared to be interested in Marcano, and this made her extremely uncomfortable. Marcano expressed her concerns to employees of the Arden Villas. The lawsuit also says Arden Villas put employees and residents in danger by not doing a deep enough check of Caballero's background, including an arrest from years before, or talk with previous employers like the Seminole County complex, where a female resident also raised concerns about him. And there is the universal key fob. The family attorney says the apartments need to have much tighter control over those keys.
It has to be different. You have to have stricter policies and procedures in place, especially when somebody is going to be able to go in to somebody's apartment without their permission.
No, I did reach out to Arden Villa's parent company today for comment, but they have not gotten back to me. Reporting live in East Orlando, Bob Hazen, WESH 2 News.
Okay, guys, what do y'all think? Tell me what you think. Exactly, Cricket. Exactly. No, no one should have a master key except the manager. I'll tell you guys, I'll be honest with you. I've often been concerned. I've often been concerned about staying in a motel because the housekeepers and stuff have master keys to all the rooms. I've been scared. I always make sure that latch at the top of the door is latched. Mhm. Exactly, Tony. No one should have a master key except the manager, and they should go with the maintenance worker to open the door. Mhm. Exactly. Mia was 19 years old. The gentleman that they suspect murdered her, kidnapped and murdered her, was 27 years old. He had made several sexual advances toward her, and she had told him no each time. Evidently, he didn't understand what no meant. No means no. No doesn't mean no unless you really want to. No means no. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, she got home around 5 p.m. and by 9 p.m. that night, her body was disposed of. Within 4 hours, he had done whatever he wanted to her and murdered her. That's exactly right, Tony. Exactly. Should not enter a rental without without the occupant being there. You should never enter a rental without at least notifying them. Yeah. He refused to take no for an answer. Yes, he should have been fired the first time he made a sexual advance toward her. He should have been fired. And guys, I know that we try not to use cases and compare cases, but I've told Mo this case reminds me a lot of Shanann Watts. Both of these women walked into what they considered their safe place, their home, where they felt the safest in this world. Both of them entered that door not realizing they were walking into tear torture and the end of their life. Yeah, he was inside of her apartment waiting for her. I believe it said that he entered her apartment between 4:30 and 4:40. So he was in her apartment approximately 20 minutes just waiting for her. Just waiting for her to walk through that door. I don't know when these men are going to realize no means no. Keep your hands to yourself. Women also, women, no means no. I don't want to sound sexual here. No means no. Keep your hands to yourself. You don't have the right to touch anyone for any reason, especially of a sexual nature, without their consent. You don't have that right. I don't care if you're the more dominant person in the world. Keep your hands to yourself. Good morning, Veronica. Keep them to yourself. Keep them. If someone tells you no, they're not interested, move on. There's someone else out there that probably will be interested. But you don't have the right to take someone's life just because they weren't interested in you. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have been interested in you. And I hope Mia's family gets every single dollar that they can out of his estate in that apartment complex. I hope they get so much money that that apartment complex has to close down. I'm sorry. That may sound cruel, but I hope that they do. I hope her family drains them dry. They should have protected Mia. Should have protected her. She trusted them and they let her down. They let Mia down. Hey, Shelley. And that is terrible. Guys, my children, my oldest son, he lives with my mother-in-law. My father-in-law's sickly, and my son lives with my mother-in-law to help out with his grandfather and everything. My 21-year-old still lives at home. And after watching things like this, I'm perfectly fine with him living at home until he is financially secure enough to purchase his own home. I'd rather him be safe here in my home than living in an apartment somewhere where somebody might come in and cause him harm. So he can stay right here. Okay, Cricket, take your time, girl. He can stay right here in our house. Not that I think I can do anything almighty to protect anyone. Shoot, I don't even know how to shoot a gun. But I bet you if somebody was trying to hurt my kids, I could figure out real quick how to take them out. But no, Mo and I have been talking about this case. Yeah, Mo, we are actually looking at getting a Ring doorbell. We don't have one, and we are actually looking at getting one. I would like one. That way I can tell who's knocking on the door because the way that my door is, it's got like 9 panes in the door. And if I go to the side door, which is where most people come up when they come to see us, if I go to that door, they can see me real easy. So we're thinking very seriously about getting a Ring doorbell. But guys, I want to do more videos like this, bringing awareness. Veronica, that's exactly right. My kids can live with me as long as they want to. I'm not one of those parents that pushes their kids out the door. I'm not. Oh, Mo, that's a good idea, Mo. Set up Wi-Fi cameras inside your apartment so that the apartment complex wouldn't have to know. Well, AR, I think colleges probably take more more protection than what this apartment complex did. I hope that this is an isolated incident. I really do. I hope this is an isolated incident. But so many people are covering Gabby's case. And I mean, I've talked about Gabby's case, I've covered Gabby's case. My heart's breaking for Gabby's family. But this family also needs exposure. So, guys, if you can, please share this out with any other social media platforms that you have available, so other people can see it. Please. Hey Mo, will you drop the link for my second channel, please? I think there's some in here that weren't in here this morning. Guys, we're gonna start. We're starting a second channel, and it's gonna be more of a fun type channel. We're gonna laugh and cut up, and maybe play some videos and things in there just to cut up and laugh with, things like that. Yeah, there it is. That's the link to the second channel. If you guys don't mind, subscribe to it. I'm trying to get like 50 or so subscribers to it before I corrected it, Capri. I corrected the link right before I went live. Someone else had told me that it didn't work, and I corrected it. It should work now. The community post one. The link on there should work. Yeah, it's gonna be the fun channel. Oh, you're welcome, AR. You're welcome. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all more than you will ever know. Does anyone have anything else they would like to add to this case, or want to know about this case? I appreciate you all so much. And guys, I kind of set myself a little goal. I would like to get to 700 by like Wednesday if possible. So that's kind of my goal. And don't beat me up if I don't make it, but I would really like to get to 700 subs on this channel by Wednesday. So guys, if you don't mind, can you please share this account out where you can? I would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, if nobody else has anything they want to add, I'm going to end this one for now. And we'll be researching for some more cases. If I find anything else that we can cover today, we may go back live by either later on this morning or this afternoon. The other channel, Mo's going to drop a link in just a second. It's going to be our fun channel. It's called Redneck Vol, so you know it's going to be fun. Oh, wait just a second. Yeah, there it is. Mo just dropped the link to it. If you guys don't mind subscribing there, when it gets some subs built up on it, I'm going to start doing some fun things over there. Yep. It's Redneck Vol. I'm a redneck and I love the volunteers. So it kind of suited me. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all very much, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye, everybody.